ASAP Ministries supports more than 90 mission schools across Southeast Asia, from the crowded metropolis of Phnom Penh to the northern hill tribes of a communist country, to the villages and refugee camps along the border between Thailand and Myanmar. These schools bless the communities they serve by offering educational opportunities that would not otherwise be accessible to the families who live there. But at ASAP Ministries, our mission is about much more than providing educational opportunities. It's about spreading the gospel across Southeast Asia. We believe that our schools should be evangelistic centers, not only to share Jesus with the students, but also with their families and the surrounding communities. And here in the West Thailand region, schools like Tamuta Adventist School are making an incredible impact for God's kingdom. Pa Mu is the principal of the Tamuta School. 2 years ago, she and her family left behind a comfortable life in the United States, where they had immigrated, and returned to the West Thailand region to serve as missionaries to their people, the Karen.
They rebuilt this school back in 2013, and the grade that we offer here is from kindergarten up until grade 12. And this year we have about 263 students.
We have students coming from all over Karen Estate.
I would say 85 students are Buddhist. We have about 15% that's Christian, but with that Christians, we probably have 10% that's SDA. Most of them come because of the situations in Myanmar right now with the military and all of that, and it's not safe for them to stay home. So their parents send them here to come and get a better education or be at a safer place comparing to where their homeland is. A lot of times it's by a friend or from some of the teachers that come and teach here, or from their villages. They'll ask their friend okay, where's your the parents will communicate with each other. They'll ask okay, where's your kid studying, and then they'll through contacts friends or family, then they come to know about this school.
This past school year, 9 students have committed their lives to Christ through baptism, and several more are now taking Bible studies. The school has also been intentional about building relationships with the people who live in the surrounding community.
By God's grace, this school year we have been able to organize 3 small outreach groups to visit a nearby Buddhist school and the homes of non-believer families in our area. For the past 3 months, we have visited the Buddhist school once a week to build friendships and teach the students how to sing.
It's exciting to see the school's witness growing in the community. But wherever the gospel advances, opposition rises. Like many other ASAP mission schools along the Thai-Myanmar border, the staff and students at Tamuta have faced threats to their safety this school year.
The war and unrest in Myanmar have really affected our school. Since we are located on the border, we have to remain vigilant about airstrikes. So far this year, we have had to close the school 4 times for short periods and dig bomb shelters as a precaution.
This school year, as fighting grew closer to Tamuta, 2 nearby schools were forced to close. Then one day a soldier came to Tamuta and told the staff that the Burmese military was bombing in the area. He advised them to take the students to a safe location immediately. Students who lived nearby packed their belongings and hurried home, while teachers rushed the other students to the riverside to evacuate to a safer area.
That day I was teaching. It was around 10 a.m. and I was in the 11th grade classroom teaching biology when we got the news that military drones were bombing nearby. The students began running down to the riverside, but there were so many of them and we only had one boat. It took 5 or 6 trips to get everyone across. I stayed behind to see what would happen, and I began to worry in my heart. It wasn't that I was afraid of the bombs or having to run. I was afraid that the students wouldn't be able to attend school anymore. If the school had to shut down, what would happen to them?
It was a time of deep concern for everyone at the school. Yet in this moment, God used an unlikely source to reassure them and remind them of the important work that they are doing here.
While the students were across the river, I received a phone call from one of their mothers. She is a Buddhist woman, and she had heard reports about the bombings. She asked if anything had happened to the kids. I told her they were safe, but in my heart, I was still worried for them. She said, "I'm not worried for my child. God has created them. God will take care of them. I'm not afraid for them. They are in God's hands." I believe the Holy Spirit impressed her to say those words. To hear this Buddhist mother express such strong belief in God's power touched my heart and strengthened my trust in Him for whatever the future might hold.
It's always a blessing. Like such a great blessing that we have like donors that supported this school with either foods or like supplies or teacher salary or like and spiritual like trainings and others. A lot of time it's very hard. Like here we have a lot of Buddhist students, and some of them have never heard about, like they don't even know who Jesus is. But with like daily devotions, morning and evening devotions within the Bible classes they have it each day, a lot of them now know how to sing. Like they enjoy singing, and then they enjoy like Sabbath school classes where they can learn more about it. So even though they have never heard about it or they don't know what it is, and some of them are still struggling trying to like figure out their faith or like what this Christian is, I feel that we are the message that we're sending through them. That sometimes like it's hard like within a school when we don't have any, like a lot of students get baptized or whatever the situation is. Like for me it is like we're planting the seeds. Like we don't know where are they going to go next or what's going to happen to them in like down the road. But the thing that we're doing here is that we're planting that seeds in them to know Jesus, to know who God is.
I can't wait to see the many students, family members, and even neighbors who are in heaven because of the influence that ASAP Mission Schools have had in their communities. And I want to thank you for faithfully supporting them in their efforts to win Southeast Asia for Christ. Because Jesus is coming soon. Now, more than ever, mission matters.